Gates go back and they are off and racing. And again, Captain Casanova didn't really get the best of starts and is trying to be pushed along to be no more than 4 lengths off the leader. First to land running is Putin's Promise, who's right up there. Life on Mars is in second, Cool Winter's in third. Variety Breeze is racing in fourth. On the outside of that is Ocean Time with the white blinkers and the red sleeves. Then comes Light That Loose. Behind them is Captain Casanova, who's 6 lengths off the leader. Globe Tonic around that one. Cruisador is racing with the yellow sleeves and the yellow cap. Alinga Longa's one from last, and Spider's Corner battling to stay in touch. They are flying. They homeward bound, and in front over here's Life on Mars. To the inside, Putin's Promise. On the outside is Ocean Time. Then comes Light That Loose. Further back in running is Cool Winter. Now where's Captain Casanova? He's still 5 lengths off the leader, and from there he's going to battle to run a place. So Life on Mars is in front with Putin's Promise. Globe Tonic's on the outside. Cool Winter, Variety Breeze. Life on Mars is coming hard. Putin's Promise, great race. Life on Mars has beaten Putin's Promise. Globe Tonic just way too far out of his ground after getting that slow start. So it's been a tough day at the office for favourite backers. There's no doubt. When you opened the book, you probably thought there's a good few we can have a punt on the nose today. But that hasn't materialised. Life on Mars, well done to Muzieni and Gavin Smith. They go back a long way. And to the New Heights Thoroughbred Horse Racing team, congratulations. One more to come. Race 8 goes off at 16:45.
Gavin Smith Yard enjoying a fantastic afternoon of racing, and they visit the winner's box for the 4th time this afternoon. Life on Mars comes through with a concerted effort to take the win, and a big well done to his groom Tiki in his absence. Temba is doing duty, collecting the 1,500 Rand World Sports betting check, and Temba, thank you very much for doing so. So Tiki's got a lot to smile about. Well done. Muzieni standing by. He's going to come in for the 2nd time and chat to me today. Grab your mic there, Muzi, and make your way in. It's been a good day's racing for Muzi and one today, and a great ride from him. And Muzi, you've got the best out of Life on Mars late. You really just got what you needed over those final strides from him.
Yes, 100%. He's actually quite a gentleman of a horse. I thought I wouldn't be able to get across from that deep draw, and Gavin, you know, in the speak to you, he said to me, please try and get him up there. He's a bowler and he'll keep on giving it to you. And I had my reservations, but he knows the horse better than I do, so I gambled. But he helped me. I got a fly at the pins. I literally almost came out 2 lengths clear. Obviously, I didn't want him to over-race in a big field like that, so it was a little bit tricky to get across. And I urged him on to try secure a position. He over-raced slightly. I thought it might tell at the end, but he showed a lot of guts. Every time the inside horse kept on nagging at him, kept on sticking his neck out, so it was a courageous win.
It certainly was, and the conditions out there are gradually with each race, unfortunately, getting a little bit harder. The wind's picked up, it's now starting to rain. How are you finding it out there?
Yeah, obviously it's testing, but lucky we've got one of the best tracks in the country, and thanks to everyone involved with 4 Racing to put more wax on and whatever like that. It's really a really good track, so good tailwind at the back, obviously in the straight, but the down run carries you quite into the almost 350, so you don't have to ride that hard. It's not a full mile. So it's quite it's actually good racing, and the track is just phenomenal.
I'm really glad to hear that. Muzi, thanks for the feedback and well done for a great day.
Thank you very much. Thanks to Mr. Smith. Obviously, a little bit tied down to ride somewhere in there, but he really tries to help me, and obviously to compete with Richard Smang and all of those boys who are riding on top of the game. You need the support, and I want to say thanks to him and his team, to Pregi and Mr. Napa, rest of the patrons, a big thank you.
Brilliant.
And to Stone Stanford, thank you.
Gavin going to step in to join me now. Great to hear Muzi's feedback on the Polly. It has been refurbished recently. It did need a little bit of time to settle, but great to hear that it's coming into its own. And good to hear Jockey so happy to ride on the surface.
100%. No, it's proving to be quite fair at the moment, and it's running even all over. And exactly that. Nice to hear the guys that are putting their lives on the line, giving us nice positive feedback. And like you say, just took a bit of time to settle, the top stuff to settle down, and now it's settled, it's finding its footing, and I mean, it's holding up very nice.
And it's really standing the test today, because it's not pleasant today. The wind is blowing and the rain is falling, so fantastic.
100% nice.
Gab, you sent out some competitive runners. You sent out the 4 runners here, but they all had chances, as we saw in the finish. Life on Mars winning, Stable Companion Globe Tonic placing, but a horse like Life on Mars is a deserved winner this afternoon, always there and thereabouts, much like the others, but today he came out on top.
He's a hard knocker, an absolute soldier, Nate. He's actually a big softie. He's quite a big burly horse and strong at work, and he works on his own most days, and you know, it's just freshened him right up for this, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. The way the racing has been today, we can come out and do his own thing. He loves it like that, and if they don't challenge him too hard, too early, he's got a bit more for the end, because if they challenge him early around the bend, then he tends to overdo it, and he hasn't got much at the finish.
He's always there and thereabouts earning, but nice that the owners also gave him a bit of a chance, because he's needed that merit rating drop, and it's helped to get him into the winner's box today.
100%, yeah, well done to Preggy on that note, and to Sudhir for coming into him, Rampere, well done to them, and yeah, he's not going to stop here. He's a good, clean sound horse, and he loves this track, and I think, you know, the type of races that he's been able to be in, we can still plot and plan a future for him.
It certainly does look like there's more to look forward to. Gavin, well done so far. 1 race to go, but it's been a brilliant day for the yard.
Nate, thank you very much. And if I don't get a chance to be here once again, just like to say a couple of words for old mate Uncle Barry.
Yes, please.
From all of us. I mean, our Arlington days, and my dad used to be in his office. I used to go and make him coffee, but Uncle Barry, and you know, he's in a better place now. And just to June, all the very best to them in this trying time. And yeah, and from all the jocks, from Wayne and all the guys in the jockey room, I just got to, you know, they echo the sentiments. All the very best to the family.
I think those are beautiful words, and I'm sure the family will embrace them. Gavin, thank you.
Biggest, kinder man you'd never find. Thanks, Nate. Cheers.
Beautiful words there from Gavin. I'm definitely not going to try and add anything to it, but just please, to the Steenkamp family, to June and everyone, just know that our hearts are with you. And Uncle Barry was a big man in the Eastern Cape racing. We definitely remember him fondly as we race on today. Many people might not be as well acquainted with him, but do know that those of us that knew Uncle Barry most definitely are thinking of him and his family today. And our condolences to you. To the connections of Life on Mars, very well done for the win, and nice to hear that more is expected from him.